started popping off and stuff.
So wait, okay. How many years older than them are you?
I'm 6 years older than Daryl.
Okay. Yeah. So like when he's telling the stories about them kind of just being out of control and being off the porch and shit, what's your role in that? Like,
he was my detective. He would find out where they were.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of because I was watching them. They was younger. I was beating them up. You know what I'm saying? All type of stuff. I was ordering. Yeah, I mean, at one point when I think they was like around 6 or whatever. I was probably like 11, something like that. I'm the older brother. I'm ordering pizza. I'm doing all type of stuff. I'm beating them up. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, I think my dad went to the club or something like that. And I was at the crib by myself.
A habitual clubber.
Yeah, he was a real lifer, like for real. Yeah. But so my brothers was there. My sister was there. I think Ivory, he got a tip. Hey, I heard they on Vermont. We'll hop in the car. We out of here. Like, for real. That was like a real life thing. You know what I'm saying? We drive it down you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out where they at.
Tell them the time that we caught them coming across Normandy. And I said, they ran.
And they saw us and skirted off. Peeled off on us.
I've never seen kids' feet move that fast. They was running. So I didn't even think kids could run that fast.
They was definitely, told like, if you see your dad, you know what I'm saying, get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was, for sure.
Definitely. So by the time they really start popping off as rappers, though, were you close with them at that time, or like being around during that era?
I was trying my hardest. I had my own stuff going on. I was in sports, so like when I would come home from college or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I try to tap in or whatever. When they was in jail, because it was a tough little spot where 14, something like that. I was like, man, you gotta start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, nah, I'm gonna get a Maserati, I don't care. I was like, this dude funny, man. But he always had high ambition. I gotta respect him for it, man. But yeah, like we had those little times where we was trying to build a relationship, but I think jail kind of like kept, and then he was in the hole where he couldn't talk to nobody at one point in time. And I think, I think both of my brothers, I think anytime you go to jail and you get out, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, who was there for me, or, you know what I'm saying? So I think, you know what I'm saying, I can't be mad at nobody for feeling a certain type of way. But I always try to, you know what I'm saying, have timestamps of trying to show up. You know what I'm saying?
I have something to say on that. So at some point, we have to stop with that playing victim. Because that's the card right there. Wasn't nobody around when I was in jail, but when you trapping and you doing all your stuff, you spending the money, you ain't around nobody.